Hello, everybody. It's that time again for our great show that we present to you each and every week at this time called Country Party Time. And, of course, my name is Lance Hawkins. We picked out some great songs for you today. Hope you folks will enjoy it. On the lineup, we've got Johnny Horton, Gino Quinn, Johnny Cash, Don Gibson, Marty Robbins, Buddy Cagle, Johnny and Jack, Lawton Williams, and a whole lot more where that came from. So stick around for the next hour. Think you folks will have a good time, okay? Let's get the festivities started off with a gentleman that was a great rockabilly artist from Memphis and a great guy to boot. His name is Sleepy LaBeef. That's his name, Sleepy LaBeef, because he looks sleepy. Now, he's a great singer, and I think you folks will enjoy this one from him. This is during his days with Columbia Records back in the mid to late 60s. A little thing called It Sure Beats the Heck Out of Settling Down.
I've traveled all over this country, southern Georgia to northern Maine. I don't drive no car, I just ride an old freight train. With the clickety-clack of the railroad track, I'm moving on, ain't looking back. And as far as I can tell, well, it sure beats the out of settling down. A married man a-wishing he was fancy free, but there ain't no gal gonna tie no apron strings on me. I might sleep in boxcars and eat out of cans. That's the way I like it, 'cause I'm a free man. And as far as I can tell, well, that sure beats the out of settling down. My pants may be ragged and my shoes may be wore, but I don't punch no clock in a factory or a store. Well, I don't own a suit or a pair of socks. When I button my shirt, my trunk is locked. And as far as I can tell, well, it sure beats the out of settling down. Without a wife and kiddies, folks think I miss a lot. But I ain't in one spot long enough for any kid to call me Pop. Don't talk to me about matrimony, I don't want to pay no alimony. And as far as I can tell, well, it sure beats the out of settling down.
Get your face all pretty and your hair done right, 'cause we gonna do the town tonight. I'm coming into town and I'm right on time. Still got your loving on my mind. I'm a-coming home, I gotta make some love. I'm a-coming home, sweet turtle dove. I'm a-coming home to make sweet love to you. Well, I see down the road there's a big truck stop. They got a pretty little waitress with a carrot top. She's pretty as a doll, pretty as can be. But don't you worry, honey, she ain't nothing to me. I'm a-coming home, I gotta make some love. I'm a-coming home, sweet turtle dove. I'm a-coming home to make sweet love to you. Well, I came to a hill and the truck looked down, throwed it low and she's hugging the ground. Scratching gears, but I'm gone again. I'm coming home, baby, I'm a-dogging it in. I'm a-coming home, I gotta make some love. I'm a-coming home, sweet turtle dove. I'm a-coming home to make sweet love to you. Get your face all pretty and your hair done right, 'cause we gonna do this town tonight. I'm coming into town and I'm right on time. Still got your loving on my mind. I'm a-coming home. I gotta make some love. I'm a-coming home. Sweet turtle dove, I'm a-coming home to make sweet love to you.
Call me baby, baby, all night long. Used to hold and kiss me till the dawn. But then one day I woke and he was gone. There's no more baby, baby, all night long. He called me baby, baby, all night long. Built me up so high and made me strong. Oh, what I'd give if he'd just come on back home and call me baby, baby, all night long. Call me baby, baby, all night long. Built me up so high and made me strong. Oh, what I'd give if he'd just come on back home and call me baby, baby, call me baby, baby, call me baby, all night long.
There's a place I've been and I'm going back. If I have to walk a mile of track back to San Antonio where Rio de Rosa flows. I'm gonna settle down in old San Antonio. Well, I'll set my farm, 'cause I ain't no farmer. The weather's warm, but the gals are warmer down in San Antonio where the Rio de Rosa flows. I'm gonna settle down in old San Antonio. Where the Rio de Rosa flows. I'm gonna settle down in old San Antonio. Well, if you like black hair and a ribbon red, if you wanna live until you're dead, go to San Antonio where the Rio de Rosa flows. I wanna settle down in old San Antonio. Well, if you look upon me, you can find me there just soaking up the sun in Alamo Square down in San Antonio where the Rio de Rosa flows. I'm gonna settle down in old San Antonio.
Flows. That's Jimmy Logsdon recording under the name of Jimmy Lloyd on the Roulette record label. A little song called Where the Rio de Rosa Flows. And Jimmy Lloyd, or Jimmy Logsdon, I should say, had been around for a long time. He'd recorded for King Records, he recorded for Capitol, and did a lot of truck driving songs. And during the 1950s, he had to do rockabilly like everybody else did, but he did a very excellent job. There was no doubt about that. The year of 1957, wrote a song with Vic McAlpin, Where the Rio de Rosa Flows. And before that, we heard a live version of the great song, He Called Me Baby. That was done by Dottie West, and in my opinion, that's the best version of that song. A great number by Dottie West, and a good song, He Called Me Baby, all night long. Then before that, we heard Johnny Horton on a little thing called I'm Coming Home, and that was on a 45 for many years until when Johnny passed away. Columbia, like everybody else whose artists are really hot at the time, they try to find everything they can on these artists to release in an album form. And they did it with Johnny, and MGM did it with Hank Williams. But Johnny was on an album called I'm a Honky Tonk Man, I believe. Yeah, that's right. That comes from, I can't speak today for some reason. That comes from an album called The Rockin' Johnny Horton, and I'm Coming Home. And we started it all off with Sleepy LaBeef, and it sure beats the out of Settling Down. No, it sure beats the heck out of Settling Down. One of his fine Columbia recordings. Well, I think I know why I can't speak, because I'm just so excited about all these great songs that we're going to play for you today, and I know you're going to enjoy at least half of them, or maybe 3/3, I don't know. Anyway, but we're going to shut up right now and hear from Johnny Cash and the Tennessee Two.
Hey, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones, put taps on your toes and get gone, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, a little shoeshine boy, he never gets low down, but he's got the dirtiest job in town, bending low at the people's feet on a windy corner of a dirty street. Well, I asked him while he shined my shoes, how'd he keep from getting the blues? He grinned as he raised his little head, he popped his shoeshine rag and he said, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, a jumpy rhythm makes you feel so fine, it'll shake all your trouble from your worried mind. Get a rhythm. When you get the blues. Get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones, put taps on your toes, get gone, get a rhythm. When you get the blues. Well, I sat and I listened to the shoeshine boy, and I thought I was gonna jump with joy. Slapped on the shoe polish left and right, he took his shoeshine rag and he held it tight. He stopped once to wipe the sweat away. I said, you mighty little boy to be a-working that way. He said, I like it, with a big wide grin. Kept on a-popping and he said again, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, it only costs a dime, just a nickel a shoe. It does $1 million worth of good for you. Get a rhythm. When you get the blues.
Got a way to smile, got a line of talk, got a way to flirt, got a sassy walk, you name it. She's got it. Got the most and best of any little gal in town. She got a pretty face, got lots of nerve, got a lot of clothes, she got a lot of curves, you name it. She's got it. She got the most and best of any little gal in town. She got a place in the country. She got got a place in town. She got a place that's private and nobody comes around. She got some crazy hats, got a big mink coat, got 1,000 ways to get my goat, you name it. She's got it. She got the most and best of any little gal in town. She got some nice soft lips. She got some big brown eyes. She got a special loving, the kind that satisfies. She got a string of pearls, got a diamond ring, a high-class chick. She got everything, you name it. She's got it. She got the most and best of any little gal in town.
That big gate wheel rolling down the track means a true loving daddy ain't a coming back. And I'm moving on. Yes, I'm moving on. You were flying too high for my little old sky. I'm moving on. I warned you, baby, from time to time, but you just wouldn't listen. I paid me no mind. I'm moving on. Yes, I'm moving on. You have broken your vow. It's all over now, and I'm a moving on. Well, the big loud whistle, it blew and blew. Said, hello, Southland, we're coming to you. And I'm moving on. We're coming on. You were flying too high for my little old sky, and I'm moving on. Well, someday, baby, when you've had your play, you're gonna want your daddy, and your daddy will say, you keep a moving on. Yeah, moving on. Well, I'm through. Wheeler rolling down the track. True loving daddy ain't a coming back, and I'm a moving on. Yeah, moving on. You were flying too high for my little old sky, and I'm a moving on. Move
Oh, I'm learning to forget, but it's not easy to do. You taught me how to love, and now you're teaching someone new. Yes, I'm learning to forget, but I can see it will take time, for the memory still lingers of the love I once called mine. Now in the ashes of ruin, there lies a heart that suffers yet, and it may take a lot of doing, but I'm learning to forget. taught me how to smile, and then you taught me how to cry. Yes, I've learned to be lonely since the day you said goodbye. Now in the ashes of ruin, there lies a heart that suffers yet, and it may take a lot of doing, but I'm learning to forget.
Well, there's a guy by the name of Buddy Thomas on the Todd record label, a song called Learning to Forget, featuring some great steel guitar work of Pete Drake on that one. And then before that, we heard Don Gibson doing the old Hank Snow tune, I'm Moving On. That's from the box set, The Singer, the Songwriter. And a great song by Don Gibson, a good version of that song that's been done by everybody. Of course, Hank Snow did the original. About I'm going to guess, probably about 8 years before that was recorded by Don. Then before that, we heard California country stalwart Gene O'Quinn. Great little 45 on the Capitol label, a song called You Name It, She's Got It. Great song by a great man who, didn't really have many hit records and was very well known and very well liked out here in California. Gene O'Quinn, You Name It, She's Got It. And we started with Johnny Cash and the Tennessee 2 on the legendary Sun label and Get Rhythm. Well, you're listening to Country Party Time, and you know, we're here on Thummin' Radio each and every week, and we just thank you folks for listening. And, you know, this thing is kind of like a well-oiled machine in that we play all this great country music. We don't ask much of you except if you can just spare your way maybe $1 or $5, even $10 would really greatly be appreciated. All you got to do is go on the Thummin' Radio website and hit the button to donate. And that's your way of telling us how much you enjoy what we do every week. We would greatly appreciate you keeping up the support and keeping us going, okay? Because it's up to you to listen, and it's up to you to contribute to Thummin' Radio. So please do it every chance you can. Every little bit helps, okay? It's greatly appreciated. Alrighty, right now we're going to hear a guy by the name of Dave Brockman. And Dave Brockman was a singer and songwriter. Didn't cut that many records, but what he did cut was really great. He had a song called My Angel's Gone to Hell. And this record, this is Dave Brockman and Feel Sorry for Me.
Won't you please feel sorry for me? 'Cause I got nobody to love. Well, I got nobody to hold my head. I got nobody to put me to bed. I got no lock to fit my key. Won't you please feel sorry for me? Won't you please try to understand? Try to help me if you can. Hug me till I feel at home. Tell me I'm your very own. I need a sweet mama to mama me. Won't you please feel sorry for me? Sorry for me. All I want is sympathy. I don't look like Gable, but I sure am able. Can't buy you mink, can't buy you sable, but I got the groceries for your table. Won't you please feel sorry for me? Her loving man, kiss me till I holler whoopee. Won't you please feel sorry for me?
big long car. You got a house overlooking the town. But be nice to everybody on your way up. You're gonna meet 'em again coming down. Well, you don't even speak when we pass on the street. You don't even know your old friend. But don't get too proud, you're gonna need the old crowd. But we all remember you when, well, there you go, driving in your big long car. You got a house overlooking the town. But be nice to everybody on your way up. You're gonna meet 'em again coming down. Not long ago you crossed over the track, and now you don't know me at all. It takes a long time, you know, for a big tree to grow, and just a few seconds to fall. Well, there you go, driving in your big long car. You got a house overlooking the town. But be nice to everybody on your way up. You're gonna meet 'em again coming down. Well, there you go, driving in your big long car. You got a house overlooking the town. But be nice to everybody on your way up. You're gonna meet 'em again coming down. Yeah, be nice to everybody on your way up. You're gonna meet 'em again coming down.
I remember even now the day you come along to kiss my heart goodbye, and my freedom was gone. I just couldn't keep myself from falling to you. I'm stuck in love and there's nothing I can do. I'm just stuck. Hey, I got it bad. The worst case of love a fella ever had. When a man loves a woman like I love you, then he's stuck where she wants him and there's nothing he can do. Well, you knew that you had me even from the start, so you took advantage of me, started acting smart sometime to get some bad, cause you hurt me so I wanna up and leave you, baby, but I just can't go, cause I'm stuck. Hey, Lordy, I got it bad. The worst case of love a fella ever had. When a man loves a woman like I love you, then he's stuck where she wants him and there's nothing he can do. Jealous by going around and making eyes at all the fellas. It ought to make me mad, it ought to make me sore, but all it does is make me love you that much more, cause I'm stuck. Hey, Lordy, I got it bad. The worst case of love a fella ever had. When a man loves a woman like I love you, then he's stuck where she wants him and there's nothing he can do. So long as I know that I'm the only one that fishes your way of proving that you love me true, then it's alright, baby, anything you do, cause I'm stuck. Lordy, I got it bad. The worst case of love a fella ever had. When a man loves a woman like I love you, then he's stuck where she wants him and there's nothing he can do.
Once again, here's the star of our show now, Marty Robbins, ladies and gentlemen.
I left you this morning, couldn't take any more. You left and you dared me to walk out the door. You said that I'd come back. You knew what I'd 'cause I'm back here tonight, begging to you. Where? You don't want my loving, but you let me stay around. I guess just to walk on, so you won't touch the ground. To you it don't matter what you cause me to do, as long as you keep me begging to you.
From a live Grand Ole Opry performance, that is the legendary Marty Robbins, and you can tell what a great entertainer he was. That's a song that's been one of my favorites for many years. That's Marty Robbins, Begging to You. Then before that, we went to the Capitol label to hear from Jerry Reed, and I'm Stuck. Okay, that's a bad joke. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Jerry Reed, one of his fine Capitol performances, and, of course, I'm Stuck. And before that, we heard from Buddy Cagle, another one of the California great country music singers, something he cut on an album called The Way You Like It on Imperial Records and Be Nice to Everybody. And we started off with Dave Brockman from the year of, as I look my notes over, 1957, and Feel Sorry for Me. Well, don't feel sorry, because we got more great country music coming up. In fact, we're going to hear right now from Tennessee Ernie Ford and Ella Mae Morse. And, of course, Tennessee Ernie Ford was just starting out about this time, starting to make a name for himself. And Ella Mae Morse had recorded with Freddie Slack's orchestra. She had a little thing called the Cow Cow Boogie, and had some other stuff. And this is a great Capitol recording by Ella Mae and Tennessee Ernie. One Call, False Hearted Gal.
Love me in the sunshine, you hate me in the rain. When old man trouble is hanging round, it always seems to rain. I'm tired of living in this whole world.
You done me wrong, false-hearted girl.
You said that you'd be true, babe, and told me that we'd wed. Now you won't even see me, and I wish that I was dead. I'm tired of living in this whole world.
You done me wrong, false-hearted girl. You double-crossed me, babe. You know you done it too. You never hug and kiss me until the rent is due.
I'm tired of living in this whole world.
You done me wrong, false-hearted girl. I wish I was an outlaw. I'd draw my gun and fire. I'd fire it at your heart, babe, because you are a liar.
I'm tired of living in this old world.
You done me wrong, false-hearted girl.
When Gabriel blows his trumpet and we shall all arise, there'll be nobody up there who'll believe your dirty lies. I'm tired of living in this old world.
You done me wrong, false-hearted girl.
And if you go before me and find it different there, I know that you'll remember you did not treat me fair. I'm tired of living in this old world.
You done me wrong, false-hearted girl.
You done me wrong, false-hearted girl.
Well, the moon is high and so am I. The stars are out and so will I be pretty soon. And I can tell you mad at me, there you stand telling me goodbye. And I say no, you you can't go. I love you so much, can't let you get away. But come the dawn and it will dawn on me you're gone. Love, don't leave me. Don't leave me laying here. This ground is cold and chilly. Really? Don't leave your charming Billy way out here. You hear? Well, the moon is high and so am I. The stars are out and so will I be pretty soon. Then come the dawn and it will dawn on me you're gone. Don't leave your charming Billy way out here. You hear? Well, the moon is high and so am I. The stars are out and so will I be pretty soon. Then come the dawn and it will dawn on me you're gone.
When the covered wagon started rolling west from the muddy rivers and the wilderness, right along by the wagons on a big blue roan was a long tall fellow named Lightning Jones. He was lightning on the draw, the fastest you ever saw. That's why he was known as Lightning Jones. It was in Kentucky that he won his fame when he shot Chief Thundercloud and then it rained. The cute Indian maiden that he called his own told him no more powwow, so he rode on. He was lightning on the draw, the fastest you ever saw. That's why he was known as Lightning Jones. People out in Missouri all knew his name, 'cause he shot the whiskers off of Jesse James. All the mothers and fathers kept their daughters home, and their shotguns loaded till he rode on. He was lightning on the draw, the fastest you ever saw. That's why he was known as Lightning Jones. He rode into Kansas standing in his stirrup, looking for a marshal by the name of Herb. When the marshal heard the story of Lightning Jones, he said, "Bye, Abilene, hello, Tombstone." He was lightning on the draw, the fastest you ever saw. That's why he was known as Lightning Jones.
Well, there's singer-songwriter Lawton Williams on a thing that he put on the RCA Victor label, one called Lightning Jones. Both sides of that record is great. We heard Lightning Jones just now. That's one side. The other side is a song called Moon Joe, and both are up-tempo and got a little combo going there. Great song by the man who gave us Fraulein and Bluegrass Skirt and many others. Lawton Williams and Lightning Jones. Before that, we heard from Jimmy and Johnny, and that featured some great bass thumping by Tillman Franks. From the year of 1958, I Can't Find the Doorknob. Jimmy and Johnny, Jimmy Lee Fathertree and Johnny Mathis. And an act that they got confused with quite a lot, Jimmy and Johnny, were Johnny and Jack. And we heard a great song from the pen of Roger Miller, a song called The Moon is High and So Am I. That comes from their Lone Decca album called Smiles and Tears, featuring the great steel guitar work of Buddy Emmons on that one. And why we say that's the Lone Decca album, because shortly after that album came out, Jack Anglin was killed in the car crash that going to the funeral service of the Kitty Wells. Spit it out, Hawkins. Patsy Cline, Hawkshaw Hawkins, and Cowboy Copas and Randy Hughes. And he was on his way, went and got a haircut, and was on his way to the funeral service, and a tire blew, and he hit the tree and was killed instantly. So a very sad time in country music, and the end of a great act. Johnny and Jack and the Tennessee Mountain Boys, The Moon is High, and So Am I. And we started it all off with Tennessee Ernie Ford and Ella Mae Morris from the year of 1952, featuring the great lead guitar work of Jimmy Bryant and the gymnastic steel guitar work of Speedy West on a fine Capitol recording called False-Hearted Girl. Well, you are listening to Country Party Time. My name is Lance Hawkins, and if there's anything you would like to hear, well, we've got it for you, and we'll play it for you. All you got to do is email me a little note, saying how much you would like to hear this song, and by golly, we'll do our dead level best to put it on for you. My address is lance@thumbinradio.com. That's the only address you need. So please write to me today, if you can. It is Lance, Lance, at Thumbinradio, THUMBINRADIO, thumbinradio.com. And like I say, we'll try to get it on for you. And right now, we heard that record, the song False-Hearted Girl by Ella Mae Morris and Tennessee Ernie Ford on Capitol. Well, we're going to go way, way back on another Capitol recording, this time the year of 1947, and hear a guy by the name of Jack Guthrie. And this is a great song I've always liked, one called the Okie Boogie.
Now listen, your friends, I want to tell you about a brand new dance that you got to learn to do. It's called the Okie Boogie. You do it Okie style. That mean old Okie Boogie is bound to drive you wild. Well, it's gotta be fast now, you can't go slow. When you hear that rhythm, Lord, you gotta do slow when you do the Okie Boogie, and do it Okie style. That mean Okie Boogie is bound to drive you wild. On the cane and the crutch, tried to do the Okie Boogie just a little too much. He tried to overdo it, Oklahoma style. That mean Okie Boogie is bound to drive you wild. When you get started, it's hard to stop. If you don't look out, you're gonna blow your top when you do the okey boogie and do it okey style. That mean okey boogie is bound to drive you wild. Gotta be fast now, you can't go slow. When you hear that rhythm, Lord, you gotta do when you do the okey boogie and do it okey style. That mean okey boogie is bound to drive you wild. When you get started, it's hard to stop. If you don't look out, you're gonna blow your top when you do the okey boogie and do it okey style. That mean okey boogie is really drive you wild. I'll tell you what to do. Grab your partner and follow on through. Let's do the okey boogie, Oklahoma style. That mean okey boogie drives everybody wild. Now way down south where I was born, they rock all night till early morn. The music starts going, you shuffle your feet while the piano plays an 8-bar beat. He plays it high, he plays it low. That's when the Hellcats start to go. They start rocking, rocking and rolling, romping and stomping all the whole night long. And they never stop. Sometimes I think they'll blow their top. Then somebody lets out a cry and say, what's that steel guitar? Man, go wild and start rocking, rocking and rolling, romping and stomping all the whole night long. There's a little fella with freckles on his face. I'm telling you, boy, he plays a knocked out bass. He's got it cut way down to his sides. When he plays, everybody goes plumb wild and starts rocking, rocking and rolling, romping and stomping all the whole night long. Now there's another fella who's as skinny as a bean. He plays the hottest fiddle you ever seen. He don't talk much, but he always smiles. And when he plays, everybody goes plumb wild and start rocking, rocking and rolling, romping and stomping all the whole night long. Start rocking, rocking and rolling, romping and stomping all the whole night long.
There I was in all of my innocence, loving you with all of my might. Come to find I didn't have any sense. You had a different darling every night. Peel me a banana, toss me a peanut, I'll come swinging from a coconut tree. Peel me a banana, toss me a peanut, you sure made a monkey out of me. I gave you kisses and I gave you loving. Tried to please your every little whim. It all added up to a big fat nothing. Last night you up and run away with him. Peel me a nanner, toss me a peanut, I'll come swinging from a coconut tree. Peel me a nanner, toss me a peanut, you sure made a monkey out of me. Peel me a nanner, toss me a peanut, I'll come swinging from a coconut tree. Peel me a nanner, toss me a peanut, you sure made a monkey out of me. Peel me a nanner, toss me a peanut, I'll come swinging from a coconut tree. Peel me a nanner, toss me a peanut, you sure made a monkey out of me. Peel me a nanner, toss me a peanut, I'll come.
Casey Jones, he was a mighty man, but now he's resting in the promised land. The kind of music he could understand was an 8-wheel driver under his command. He made a freight train boogie all the time. He made a freight train boogie and he rolled down the line. When that farmer started ringing the bell, everybody along the line could tell. Casey Jones, he was a-coming to town on a 6-8-wheeler that was burning the ground. He made the freight train boogie all the time. He made the freight train boogie and he rolled down the line. Woo-woo, wah-wah, woo-woo, wah-wah, woo-woo, wah-wah, woo-woo, wah-wah. Made the freight train boogie and it rolled down the line. The Delmore brothers was a mighty team. They could play the boogie and sing like a dream. They rocked this nation with a brand new beat. When the freight train boogie got them on their feet, they played the freight train boogie all the time. They made the freight train boogie and it rolled down the line. Wah wah, wah wah.
There they go. That's Ira and Charlie Leuven tributing another brother group, the Delmore Brothers, Alton and Rebon. A song that the Delmores wrote, one called Freight Train Boogie, and that was from the album the Leuven Brothers sang the Delmore Brothers from the year of 1959. Then before that we heard from Roy Drusky, a song that Bill Anderson wrote and a song that Roy Drusky at first refused to record because he thought it was very stupid. And it turned out to be a big hit for him, so I'm glad cooler heads prevailed on that. That's Roy Drusky and Peel Me a Nanner. And then before that we went down to Moultrie, Georgia to hear from Curtis Gordon, something he cut for RCA Victor from 1953 and Rompin' and Stompin'. And we started off with the great sounds of Jack Guthrie from 1947 on Capitol and the Okie Boogie. Got time for a few more before we got to jet out of here for this weekend. So let's hear Skeets McDonald tell us all about Molly Brown. Don't know if she was unsinkable, though.
Molly Brown, she walked the town, and the town's been dead for years. All the boys were wearing smiles, the women are crying tears. She's really got 'em worried that she's after their man. Molly, she's a swinger, she's back in town again. Molly Brown is back in town again, and the honky-tonks are swinging once again. The gate to Lover's Lane swings out and in. Molly Brown is back in town again. Chamber of Commerce is happy as can be. Their revenue is rolling in just like it used to be. Now Molly, she's a good girl, she's just in love with me. Molly Brown is back in town again. Molly Brown is back in town again, and the honky-tonks are swinging once again. The gate to Lover's Lane swings out and in. Molly Brown is back in town again. Molly Brown is back in town again, and the honky-tonks are swinging once again. The gate to Lover's Lane swings out and in. Molly Brown is back in town again.
The cat's on the floor as our story began. The old lady of the house, she ran for the door when she spied that rat on her floor. She grabbed that cat by the fur on his back, and he slid to a stop by the door. He slid to a stop by the door. Scat you cat, go eat up that rat. He ate a hole in my floor. Trap that rat, he's ate up the cat. Now kitty won't meow no more, no more. Poor kitty won't meow no more. Now this here cat and this here rat, who are the best of friends? The rat's in his hole, the cat's no more, as our story ends. The old lady of the house who ran for the door when she spied that rat on her floor. She longs for the cat with the fur on his back, but she'll never see him no more, no more, no, she'll never see him no more. Scat you cat, go eat up that rat. He ate a hole in my floor. Trap that rat, he's ate up the cat. Now kitty won't meow no more, no more. Poor kitty won't meow no more.
I'm gonna stand in front of a looking glass and give me a talking to. I'm gonna find out what makes me treat you, dear, the way I do. Well, I'll inform myself that unless I change, that you'll find somebody new. I'm gonna stand in front of a looking glass and give me a talking to. I'm gonna look myself right square in the eye and meet me face to face. A guy who can't appreciate true love will always be replaced, because the devil's heart just don't deserve an angel's love so true. I'm gonna stand in front of a looking glass and give me a talking to. yourself right square in the eye and meet me face to face. A guy who can't appreciate true love can always be replaced, because the devil's heart just don't deserve an angel's love so true. I'm gonna stand in front of a looking glass and give me a talking to.
Yeah, that's Leon McCullough and all the Cimarron Boys from about 1963 or 64 on the Cimarron label on a song called Looking Glass. And then before that, we heard Betty Amos along with Judy and Jean on a Starday recording called The Cat and the Rat. And that featured the great fuzz tone steel guitar work of Pete Drake on that, on a fine Starday record. And we started it all off with the quintessential Skeets McDonald, a great Columbia recording, one called Molly Brown. And that's going to about do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Want to thank you for tuning in. And you know what? We'll do this all again next week at the same time. So please tune in right here on Thummin' Radio. In fact, as I always say, listen to Thummin' Radio every day, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. You'll hear the very finest in country and gospel music. My friend James Zurich does a show called Gospel Boogie each and every Sunday morning at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, and all time zones in between. So until next week, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Lance Hawkins. Thank you very much. I love each and every one of you. Goodbye, everybody.